There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed, and the captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Alexa, play Sea Shanty.
Wellerman, Sea Shanty by Nathan Evans on Amazon Music.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Belly of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, the
Oh, who lives on a boat that floats under the sea? Android Isagi. Metallic and wired and with full LEDs. Android Isagi. Hi guys, welcome. Hello. My name is Android Usagi. I am your friendly neighborhood superhero, and today we are playing a brand new game. I know. This is big for us. This is a big step for the channel. I want to say hello and welcome to Doom Paper. Drucifer, who got first chat today. Thank you, Drucifer. Lysander Alpha for that amazing song they wrote. Squish, hello, welcome. Just getting this capture set. So, hello, welcome. This I have been so freaking excited. I actually need to make sure that this is windowed mode. Just the resolution, just a little bit, but squish. Okay. I'll do nicely. So welcome to The Pale Beyond. This is a game I actually got to assist in playtesting. I haven't played it since then, though. So I know there's a lot that's changed. I know I got to help report a few bugs. Very, very excited to try this out. So, as you can see, got some going. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to delete everything. Because this is actually one of my favorite things of the game. This is the save tree. So, should we make a decision we later regret, we can go back and without starting from the very beginning, try some of this out. Isn't it awesome? Oh, the air be so cold. Susie! Hello! Welcome! A flake white sailor. Let's see. So, this is new. Okay, to ice they'll pray that they'll stake a chain, a claim that in the dark they'll brace themselves. So we get to write our poem. Oof. Oh my god, this music. Ugh. Of homes they'll dream, of warmth long lost, and chased to frost wild's edge. A hunger draws the desperate here. It's one that can't be fed. What will ye do when steel hearts break? Courage does abscond. I'll lead these souls, so help the gods, out of the pale beyond. Let's begin. Oh my god! This game's so good! Okay, seriously though, if you enjoy today's playthrough, I am going to highly recommend you head on over to Steam. This is an indie developer. This is their first game, and I am incredibly impressed with it already. So I'm going to recommend that you go check them out, buy it for your friends, play it. It's going to be so much fun. So let's go join this dangerous expedition. Months of darkness, low wages, slim chance of safe return. Glory to be had in the event of success. You know what? That sounds like it's worth it. Worth it for the glory. You are alone in the office. The tea in your hand has long since gone cold. I like tea. Indie dev and story heavily based off the Endurance Expedition. Yes, so it is based off of real historical events. It's perfectly adequate. Looking around the room, you can make out a collection of military books. On the desk is a ship in a bottle. The metronome ticks away steadily. I find it rather calming. The dedicated rhythm soothes the senses. It stops. You hear footsteps climbing the stairs that brought you here. The door swings open. The captain bounds past you to the other side of the desk. Do you have all of your teeth? Sorry? Answer the question, please. I've not had scurvy before, if that's what you're asking. Me neither. The captain sits down. How many people have died under your supervision? None. I have not killed a single soul. Meaning you're either perfect for the job, a liar, or you've never been in command. Which is it? If I was a liar, would I be in this room? Please, take a seat. Thank you. Chair is uncomfortably large. The seat feels worn. Look at his distinguished little pipe. Oh, god damn. I like this, Captain Man. I'm Captain Hunt. Let's introduce ourselves. The pleasure is mine. Robin Shaw. On your desk, what ship is that? What ship is that in the bottle? Detailed, isn't she? Definitely. Old sailor superstition. Hope you weren't waiting too long. Pardon for my terrible accent, by the way. Actually, you know what? I need to move my... I need to move me. I am covering up text. That's no good. Okay. Gonna put Android in the corner. There we go. Hope you weren't too long. I'm told it's worth the wait. There's been a lot of candidates. Some bad, interesting mix. Stand the need of discretion. It seems a bit convoluted for a sailing job. Not in the habit of trumpeting my work. Every would sailor on the street. Yeah, I need to stop with the accent. I'm terrible at it. I need to know if you're right for the job first. He looks down at his list of questions. Were you a landlubber or a sea dog? Okay. I'm gonna say mixed. Well, I've never actually been on a boat. So we'll do landborne. I'm from the city, but it made my way to the sea eventually. Military experience. Royal... Oh, okay. Usagi the landlubber. Usagi is a disappointment and a landlubber. Let's see. Should we do... Let's see. Royal... Colonial military, merchant, or criminal? What do you guys think? Because personally, I'm leaning towards... I'm leaning towards merchant, personally. But... Let's go with merchant. Go with merchant. Sailed the merchant lines 12 years. Very good. What did you trade in? Fruit. Merchant Usagi it is. Excellent choices so far. Thank you, thank you. Fruit mostly. Yes, actually, I am a fruit bat. Thank you. You ever fired a weapon? Yes. Yes, I have. You ever killed a man? Directly or otherwise? Yes. I see. You're not married, are you? No. I'm not married. Ha ha ha. Oh, Drucifer's like, excuse me, Android has shot someone before. Oh no. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. Murderous merchant. Hey, listen. You don't come after my crew, okay? I defend my own. You better not have a death wish. One must believe they'll return to justify leaving in the first place. Any less, and you're doing yourself a disservice. Months of darkness, low wages, slim chance of safe return. That didn't deter you, did it? It's to be expected, surely. Not to it blunt, but it's proven remarkable at weeding out the weak, the pretend. So where are we headed? We're here to find the ship in that bottle. The Vicomte. Have you heard of it? No. The fruit comes first! 5 years ago, she set sail on a research expedition toward the Dead Peninsula. They were trying to find and study the absolute magnetic south. Did they? Did they what? Did they find it, the magnetic south? I've no idea. She never came back. Her last known location was 200 miles south of land, presumed lost to the ice. Ooh. Okay, let's go find a lost ship. 5 years is a bit late for a rescue operation. Alive or not, their research is supposedly of extreme importance. Oh. And we're supposed to be chasing that research? Exactly! Hey, I'm gonna need more than rumors about lost ships if I'm about putting my life at risk. Naturally. Here's what we do know. Not one person or thing has been heard from the Vicomte since it left port. So we're chasing ghosts! Ghostbusters! Maybe it's a myth, maybe it isn't. I can assure you the money is real. Those with more money than sense want that old ship. That's the job. I don't pick the first mate. If I don't pick the first mate, somebody else will, and... well... just so you know, as added pressure, I'm taking notes, hee hee. I fully expected you to take notes. For those of you that don't know, Sayerzy is a friend of mine and actually worked on this game. So. My judge of character's gotten me this far. Whatever crew. Quite the mix, work in progress. Some I've known for years. They get in on trust and experience. Others, well, they interview. Any impressed you? That remains to be seen. We do have transport, though. We'll be traveling on board the Temperance. Ooh, the Temperance. She's a beauty. Greenwood, generational. Not many like it left these days. The Vicomte and the Temperance. They're sister ships, built together. Sent out into this world to die alone. Poetic, indeed. I like to think one calls out for the other. Captain looks at the bottled ship. So, what do you think? It sounds like you need a good first mate. And that's me. Android Usagi. The fruit bat. The captain checks his watch. Anyways, I think I've heard enough. The captain. We leave in a month. Welcome aboard, Shaw. Proverbially speaking. You need more information? Not if I'm a captain worth his salt. I work with people, not professions. I'd sooner trust a good carpenter than a cruel sailor to save me from drowning. But alas, I'll see you on the Temperance. I've got a good feeling about you, Shaw. Feeling is mutual, sir. I'm very excited. Oh. Okay, bye. He's gone. You arrive at the docks, a month to the day. Before you lies a ship. The letters on its side read Temperance. Let us approach the Temperance. You walk the cobble to the boarding ramp. It is! It's a very good compliment. I appreciate it, Captain Hunt. Beside is a sharply dressed man overseeing the loading of cargo. Let's speak to him. I don't like him. Oiko! Hola, mis amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, hola. He turns to you with a stern expression. You feel his eyes assessing you. It's good to see someone else with land legs. You must be Hunt's pick for first mate. He extends an arm. Richard Templeton, a pleasure. I shake his hand. You accept his offer as a shake. It's a considered shake. I shall be operating as the chief science officer on this expedition. I'm good. How are you? Yeah. Old Dickley Templeton. He's so good. He's so... Anyways. I'm also the incumbent representative of our benefactor. Who is our benefactor? Do, however, consider myself and my team at you and Captain's disposal. What did you specialize in? Applied botany. We're going to... Much nicer than his sister. Who's his sister? So this is an RPG game. This is a brand new game called The Pale Beyond, where we're going to go explore Antarctica. It's very fun. There's not a lot of botany to do down there, though. I assure you I'm well equipped in all matters scientific. Old Oh, Jucifer, oh no. Oh, yeah, it just dropped yesterday, I believe. No doubt I needn't inform you of your duties. You're second only to the captain himself. Though I must warn you that you have quite the task ahead. The rabble I've spent the afternoon sorting are the same that you'll have to whip in the punctuality, schedule, a strict adherence is what we need if this expedition is to succeed. I expect you to be the organized sort. You would not have been assigned the role otherwise. No offense was meant, Officer Shaw. Board when you're ready. And when you find yourself needing a scientist, we can try this again. Ah! He's so mean. What's this? You'll be gone for quite a while. It will be some time before you see the city again. A young man stands at the ramp, steeling himself for the journey ahead. Hesitantly, begins to drag the ramp onto the ship. Sayersie, was that my love? Was that Dr. Nutley? I think it was. Hunt's description of the ship was accurate. Near identical, barring some modern addition. Like a you didn't recognize the white hair? I was hoping, but I didn't want to get my hopes too high. Just so you all know, Dr. Nutley is, in fact, the best. All right. Oh no. Minor technical difficulty. Hold on. Hold on. It's been a month. A hunger draws the desperate here. It's one that can't be fed. What will you do when steel hearts break and courage does abscond? I'll lead these souls, so help the gods, out of the pale beyond. First Mate Shaw, personal log. It's been 1 month since I signed on, and 1 week since we've set sail aboard the Temperance. I'm told the waters will get warmer as we pass the hemisphere before they turn colder. I wonder who's paying for this. I can't help but wonder who's footing the bill for this. Certainly not the captain. The crew, however, are a different story. There are now 22 of us, including the captain. Our next port will be our last before we enter the ice. We pick up the remaining 4 members of the crew. Scouting team. Hunt is also keen to work out a deal on a pack of sledding dogs. We are a strange lot. Eclectic as the ship itself. I've never been on a ship like this before. A technical marvel, elegant machinery expertly weaved through one of the fastest hardwood ships of its day, reborn for this mission, breathing again with life. She's simply magnificent. As for its master, he's mostly kept to his quarters so far. I'm not sure what to make of our leader. I can't shake the feeling that he's not telling the whole truth. Despite that, I find myself warming to the man. One of Hunt's sailors approaches. Captain wants you at the helm. That terrible accent is back. I'll head there now. Woof. You ascend the stairs to the stern and find the old captain manning the helm of the ship. Ah, Robin! Lovely day for it, isn't it? It is indeed, Captain. Indeed. Days like these, I make sure to do my share of the sailing. He winks. He thinks for a moment before stepping aside and stretching out a wrinkled hand. Did you ever take the helm in the merchant navy, or were you stuck carrying crates? Here, why don't you give it a try? Are you sure about that? Yes, this is important. Grip the wheel of the ship and feel the weight of the waves in your arms. Okay. Memory and your muscles rear themselves as you begin to move in time with the ship in the wind. Is John Cena in this game? What do you mean? Easy. There, you have it. Captain pats you on the back. Fantastic. Now try to get a sense of where we are. Get some perspective. Peaceful, isn't it? Are you sure about that? Yes. No, that's just me. I like to make that meme. I like the zooming. Zoom in close. Peaceful, isn't it? Panning and zooming speeds can be adjusted in the settings. Okay, so let me go ahead. Oh, piano. Yellow! I think I'll drink the morning in a little longer. Mind preparing my quarters for the day's work? There's much to do. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Let's see what's up here. The crow's nest currently stands unoccupied. The scouting team are expected to join in the next port. The forecastle door appears to be locked. Now let's go to the captain's cabin. Pristine furnished tub secured to the floor. A luxury to pad on the ice. That's true. That'll be nice. I honestly thought it was a you can't see me joke as your character is never seen. Haha. Da, 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 da. Robert Shaw is John Cena, confirmed. A classical painting depicting sailors doing battle with the Kraken. You're unsure if it's a historical, though you recognize the ship as the galleon of Captain Heyman. The desk you make out a variety of papers, notes, and maps, as well as a sealed letter with a stamp you recognize. Mark of the Apperton Tinning Co. Interesting, The desk itself is suspended with ropes to keep it safely in place. I wonder how we are connected to them. Take a seat at the end of the room. Captain joins you. Now let's run through our provisions before taking requests. To start, there's 23 souls signed on to this expedition, ourselves included. That's 16 free to be assigned to tasks if they aren't already busy. The rest are deployed to their permanent stations. You're only able to deploy crew who you have discovered. Must be in good health and not otherwise deployed to another post. Okay, that makes sense. Ugh. We'll be picking up the scouting crew at the next port. A lot of us seem to be in good spirits. Okay. There's our important info. The expedition will end, tearing itself apart. End of the week. No decorum left. Oh. Got enough provisions for at least 6 months in case of emergency. Cannot afford the minimum food rations at the end of the week. Crew will become malnourished. Oh. Unless cured, malnourished status will develop in scurvy, severe status effect that prevents crew from working, eventually killing them at the end of the week. Oh no! I don't remember a lot of this game, so this is a learning experience for all of us. My ears are getting off. Why are my ears getting off? See face, what the? There we go. There we go. Now you can see my ears. Alright. Colder temperatures will increase the minimum fuel required at the end of the week. If you cannot afford the minimum fuel, crew will become free. Unless cured, the freezing status will develop into frostbite, severe status that prevents crew from working, eventually killing them at the end of the week. Sledding dogs, well, there's still a matter of negotiation. Dogs will be needed to send sledding teams out to gather resources on the ice. Sending hunts out further requires requires a greater amount of dogs. They will rest and become available between the weeks. Now, on to work. Work is why I'm tired right now. Ooh, hello, Corvid. We found a stowaway in the lower hold. Bring them in. Another sailor enters. A young man by their side. You know, you're not the first stowaway I've had. Captain studies them further. You know where we're heading, don't you? I do, sir. The ice. You know that before you climbed in the crate? I did, sir. Army of puppers? Yeah, army of puppers. Yeah! So many dogs in this game. How old are you? You're hardly a useful pair of hands. Not true. Pull my own weight, sir. Do you know your Jaboom from your bowsprit? Do? Learned it from my dad? Your dad? He's Ward's son. Followed him on board back in the city. What should we do with him, Captain? Elsha? Hunt eyes you up. You're first mate. What should we do with him? I'm gonna keep him aboard. Keep them aboard. Hunt squints. Why? A little bit of a long pause there. You need all the help you can get. This young man wants to help. I'd say we let him. Alright, boy. Consider yourself a part of the crew. Be sure to keep your nose clean and follow orders. I will. Thank you, sir. Captain, not sir. Aye, Captain. Stowaway joins the two sailors below deck, now a member of the crew. Well, it seems the litter has a new runt. I hope the rest won't mind sharing their rations. What of the father? I doubt he intended for this to happen. We'll keep an eye on both of them. Suppose you're right. Oh, that matter sorted. Cordell! My love! Oh my god. Have you agreed upon my conditions? To the point, eh? Sure, this is Lady Cordell. Cordell here is to provide us with the kennel of hounds for the sleds. Hello there. Hello, Sentinel Sam. Welcome. You have no idea. This is my favorite character in the whole entire game. Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm so excited. And our agreement was that she would train them up until we part ways at the nearest island, but you neglected to inform me you were bringing my dogs through the Pale Passage. I had no intention of sending them back to its death. You seem to have good faith in this expedition. It's the only thing I ask for my whole kennel. It's another to drag them into the ice, to chase a myth. Oof, she's calling us out, man. I've never before has a buyer been so dishonest. Never before has a seller made such demands. What are these demands? I would like to know. Demands we allow her to come along on the expedition as a member of the crew. None of this ship have the expertise and familiarity with the dogs that I possess. You are taking them to such a brutal location, they will need me to guide them if they have any chance of survival. The humans on board too, of course. You can see my dilemma, Shaw. We've just accepted a stowaway. Bringing on another member of the crew is a risk, but our hands may be tied. Your thoughts? I really don't, I love Lady Cordell. She knows the dogs. This deal is already to your benefit. Do you have anyone on board with extensive training and ruling of dogs? Your sleds are useless if you can't control dogs efficiently and haul them. And I would like to make sure my dogs are treated properly. Welcome aboard, Cordell. Your knowledge should prove valuable. Invaluable. I'll have a room prepared for you below deck. No need. You'll find me in the forecastle with the dogs. She leaves. I hope I'm not making a mistake, Shaw. Yay! 14 doggy. I do wonder what happens if we deny her requests and do not have any dogs. But that's for another time. Or errand for you to run. Could you grab the... Oh my gosh. Could you grab the Stoke brothers and order them to meet me up deck after dinner? Hefty lads, red hair. You couldn't mistake them for another. Not at all. Nothing you should concern yourself. They'll be down on the middle deck. Meantime, you should grab a copy of the Crew Manifest and get... Okay. Who's this? Upon closer inspection, you make out the ship's photographer, Kasha Belford, balanced on the ship's mast with her camera lining up a photo. Snapping a shot, she clambers down, only to notice you on her landing. Oh, Officer Shaw! It's about time I met the first officer of this ship, Kasha Belford. Nice to meet you, Kasha. I suppose there was some sort of rule against what I was doing up there. Deepest apologies, but sometimes there's a shot you just can't pass up. An accomplished photographer, Kasha Belford, won the Fentler Prize, the highest honor in journalism, for her work covering plague outbreaks, riots in the capital. Oh. Came as a surprise to many that such a reputable journalist would take an interest in this expedition. There was scarcely a chance of Hunt or the benefactor turning her away. Expected someone of her accolades to be older and more experienced. This is likely her first time on this. Inexperience is a matter of interest, but her accolades speak for themselves. The Cold Game! Picture that as a header. For the piece on this voyage, I'm trying to come up with a snappy name. Nobody will read it if the title sounds like a work of an amateur. This isn't a game. An expedition like this isn't light business. Kasha nods eagerly, but you can tell she's not really listening. Oh, right, of course. It is thrilling, though, isn't it? I suppose in your experience, an open ocean is the home of the mundane. Though, I suppose if you've never traveled this far south on the merchant line. I'm not adverse to thrills. I ride roller coasters, obviously. Well, hope we have some coming this way. I'm hoping to capture something right out of Kurt Darling's old escapades. That reminds me, he'll be joining us at next port. I should get his picture at some point. Kasha holds up her camera with a sense of pride before holding it up to her face. Stand still, Shaw. How long do they take to develop? Only a day or two. I've made a makeshift darkroom in the hold. Speaking of photographs, she holds you an annotated document. Here it is, the crew manifest. Ooh, okay. So we've met a few of them already. It's a work in progress. The scout team are to join us in the next port, and the captain's forbidden me from the boiler room. I could ask you to get the... If you could ask the others to get their portraits taken, I'd be grateful. Don't want to leave anyone out. Thank you, Kyle. I'll not disturb you of any of your work further, officer. I have a few more shots I want to get before the sun lowers anyhow. Safe shots, officer, don't worry. Leave her to her work. I like her. I like her a lot. All right. Gotta... This. Okay, what's here? About a large man with a youthful gait carrying a heavy crate over his shoulder with relative ease. Oh, you're Officer Shaw. He gives a bright, worming smile. Two Johns. That's what they call me. I'm sure you'll get a nickname later. Two Johns attempts to offer a handshake but loses control of the crate. He struggles before firmly holding it in place with both hands. Maybe later. Work never waits. He's a big bear of a man. I bet he gives the best darn hugs you've ever experienced in your whole life. You're the kennel master preparing the room inside. Intriguing! I would like to see the dogs. Gordian? Accordion. One of the crew, a red-headed man with a thick beard, and sits proud, playing an ivory. Spots you, ceases in his playing. Need something? It's accordion. I see. The accordion player takes a step back as you see it from there. No touching. Just looking for the Stoke brothers. Urgency? Just a meeting with Hunt. Accordion music by Jackson Parodi, a Florida-based artist. Nice! I'm gonna look them up after the stream. Speaking to one of them. Grimly Stoke. We'll head up. Oh, now. Man gestures to the cook across the room before resuming his playing. All right. The crew have their meal. It passes in relative silence. The crew return to their posts. Hammocks are unfurled. Preparation for the twilight falls. For dinner, you picked up Stowaway, speaking. Man. Ah. Hunt didn't throw you overboard. Half a mind to do that myself. Come on, Da. I'm here to help. Oh, that involves work. Expect any special treatment. I won't! We'll chat, Timmy. Hello, ma'am! Spot one of St. Templeton's science team pacing around the middle of the deck. The mid-deck, searching through some luggage that has been pulled from a cabin. Let me look in the light. Where was it now? He notices you. Ah, Officer Shaw, correct? Quite closely. Apologies. I seem to have misplaced something while sitting in the cabin. A bottle of wine, actually. Can't be hard to miss. It will turn up eventually. Hope so. Wife and I brought the bottle to celebrate. Be saved for the journey back, of course. Well, if you find it, please let us know. This... My room! Ooh, too fun. Fancy. Ugh. Ugh. Yes, and it came back to center. Ugh. Look over the railing at out at the ocean. A wisp of smoke flies past her. Turn to examine a sailor with a pipe in his mouth and a sheet of paper in his hand, overlooking stirring water. Looking at something. Not many sailors can read or write. What's the letter? The letter. That's all you need. Tashi. After introducing himself, Tashi falls silent and begins to read the letter. Trying to draw a conversation from maybe similar to extracting heat. So not fun. I like all of the characters so far. Spot Templeton looking out into the sunset. You approach, he turns to you and nods. Ah, Officer Shaw. It'll be some time before we see a sunset such as this again. The light distribution towards the southern pole is quite the change. Notice you weren't at dinner with the others. Prefer to eat in solitude. I have my own cabin. I spent. Rude? Get to know the crew. We're gonna be together for months and months. Might as well. Templeton keeps his focus on the reflection of the setting sun over the stirring waters of the ocean. It's a great expectation upon us, officer. From whom? Who is the benefactor? It's not for you to know. Not yet. Why? Why? What secrets are you keeping, secret keeper? Secret. Mr. Secrets? Templeton looks down, catching his reflection on the ocean surface. Back at the sunset. Sight. I wouldn't linger upon it too. Should retire for the important first officer be well. means some things need to be kept close to the end. Close at hand. Oops. Okay, so the ship makes its last port at Orca Island. Cordell's sledding dogs are picked up, the scouting crew and Kurt Darling are picked up, and the days are getting brighter as you move further south. I love the aesthetics of this game. Oh my god. It's so pretty. And the music and the atmosphere are just phenomenal. There's a rap on your cabin door. Come in. The door swings open to reveal Kurt Darling! All but filling its frame, grinning ear to ear. There you are, Officer Shaw! The ship's navigator is a difficult man to miss. Stature and reputation precede him, adorned with a slew of apparatus. This seemingly one-man expedition would be known to anyone following the heyday of exploration. And the merchandising that followed. You know, you gotta merchandise. You gotta capitalize on your merchandising. An honor, really. A wealth of invaluable experience in such hostile environments. I wonder he's not been swept up to some other post. Hiding away from the rest of us, are you? Are you always this early to rise? Early bird. These days I tend to enjoy a good lie-in, but not during an expedition. You know what they say, of early birds and worms. I'm a robot. I don't eat worms. I eat fruit. Apologies, not stopping by soonish. Took me a while to set up my team, and a great deal of the crew are quite eager. Not often they work with a film star, is it? Certainly. It's completely understandable on their part. There aren't too many who haven't seen my films, particularly in this line of work. More than one fellow on this cruise said my work inspired them to start to explore the world. Quite the honor, is it not? I'm certain you receive praise often. Not as often as you would think. I suppose I did get distracted, didn't I? Very much Brian Blessed vibes with Kurt Darling. I don't know who Brian Blessed is, actually. No. Anyway, I was hoping you'd join me up on deck. But of course, why? Why? We finally entered the pack. Thought you'd want to see for yourself. I'm right behind you, Kurt. Kurt walks away before turning back. Oh, and enjoy your morning. It's a good day, Shaw. Ah! He leaves. Alright. Okay, so this is our manifest. This is where we can make track of what we've encountered and done. Many of the crew are still fast asleep, laying in their hammocks. Let's not disturb them, Shaw. You don't want to find yourself an abruptly woken sailor. Let us head up deck. Sounds of snoring are rather obnoxious. An abruptly woken sailor. God bless them sailors, though. Join Kurt at the bow of the ship. Both feel the temperance break, close before you. Gripping the railing, he draws an enormous breath. The footing beneath rises as the ship mounts an impending ice flow. There's a moment's hesitation before a profound crack relieves the ship, skating across the ice. He exhales. See? Nothing else like it. You weren't wrong. It's something, all right. Look at the ice. No two cracks are the same. All caused by us. By the laws of nature. This place wants us dead. And yet, here we are, traversing in harmony. How fantastic is that? How far are we from them? We're about a week's sail from the last known location of the old Vicomte. Assuming she isn't exactly where they left her, we can't take smooth sailing for granted. Same goes for this daylight. Won't remain this bright for long. Once winter. Oh, this game makes me want tea real bad, though. Beautiful as the ice is, on this course, it's going to get thicker. He looks out across the white. We won't be so confident when the leads dry up and we're stuck here till the next cycle. We need to change course. Avoid the peak. Avoid the pack. Have you informed Captain Hunt? Because Captain Hunt's driving the ship. He won't listen to me. Thinks I've been dull for retirement. I've probably seen more ice than he has whiskey. It's honestly not my decision, but you have the captain's ear. Have you ever experienced the long night winter? It's not pleasant, to say the least. When it comes to that, we'll adapt. I can see why he hired you. You should understand, Robin. We're only as good as the unhappiest man. I'll do what I can. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Bert nods and turns back to look across the ice. Who is Brian Blessed? Hold on. Who is this man? Who's Brian Blessed? Gonna do some learning. He is an actor, writer, and mountaineer. Oh my god, he was in Flash Gordon. I should have known. Oh, I should have known who he was. Oh, hello, Pokemon Master! Welcome, Pokemon Master Rio. That was you? You're the actor? Interesting. Interesting. What other movies have you been in? And how has it been since the 80s? 1980s. At the stern, you notice an older sailor at the helm. The old man takes in a deep breath of the cold air before letting out a satisfying exhale. Morning! He eyes you up. Officer Shaw, right? Lefty. Call me that on account of... well, it should be obvious. He chuckles. Don't worry about the bad side. It's his whole feel. I'm just keeping her steady. He examines you. Surprised Hunt picked from the outside for his first mate. Surprised as well. He's the insular type. Hey, Flash, stop there. He is. There must be something special for Hunt to look outside of the ranks. He's got experience, at least. Worked since Navy quit. Navy's quieter, though. Mornings like these are about the only peace I get from the younger lot. You should take these moments when you can. Lefty turns his attention to the helm. Oh, hello, scientist. You notice one of the science team returning to their rooms. He nods at you. Hello. We did not expect this many to be up this early. Harriet Glossley. I believe I've met your husband. Ah, yes, Dwight made mention of your encounter. Still fast asleep. He's adjusted to the ship well. I believed a walk around the ship would help acclimate myself to the waves. Perhaps it will take more time. With that, Miss Gloss makes her way back to the cabin. door to the doctor's office remains locked. You are yet to come across the ship's doctor even after all this time. Interesting. Is he afraid of a smooch? Yes. She's got some slight seasickness. That's okay. Oh, sure. Ready for another day's work? Did you hear Kurt's advice? He wants us to switch course. Aye, he had a few words to share. He may have been an expert in this time, but these days Kurt is one with more money than sense. Back to work. Hoping you'd help me with quests. I've noticed the line pulling up outside. Everyone wants something, it seems. Call them in as you please. Hammond! More afraid of vomiting everywhere. That's fair. Hammond, Kasha, and Corvid. So, I'm going to put up a poll in chat. And it's going to be requests. Quests order. I'm going to get some tea started. And y'all get to decide who we hear the requests of. So, it'll be up for 3 minutes. I'm going to BRB and make some tea. Hello. I'm back, and I missed who won the poll. No technical issues, just, trying out stuff. Ham's won. Okay, Hammond first, then. Perfect. So I ended up making a whole pot of tea. I have made what is my personal favorite. It's a Christmas blend. And, yeah, I'm excited. Got my little matching tea set. A sour-faced man in engineer clothing approaches. Are you acting daft, Hunt? Not with intention. Not bloody surprised you didn't notice. Sure, this is our chief engineer, Clive Hammond. An opinionated one. What is it, Hammond? We've hit the ice, and you haven't assigned any extra men to the boiler. I'd like a sip. Can you pour some in my USB port? I'm pretty sure that's not how USB ports work. But, you know, I would share. I have extra cups. I would definitely share with my friends. You have your engineering team. And we've only got 6 arms between us. I need more manpower maintaining these sailors. Many of the crew have their own tasks they're busy with. I know I've already assigned Smurf on a matter. The captain turns to you. How many do you think is fair? 1, 3, 4. Open the crew manifest. Okay. Let's assign some crew. You know what? Let's assign Runt. Let's see, who else is probably experienced in their ice savvy? Somebody we haven't met yet. I can do, let's meet them halfway, and let's do 2. I'm gonna turn down the music, is a little bit intense here. You can take Runt and Runtstar. You're giving me Ward? Ward with one bloody arm? Yeah, well, young Runt could use someone to teach him on the job. Who better than his father? Don't get me started on handing over the bloody stowaway. I'm sorry, Hammond. Would you rather none? Engineer holds his tongue. Fine. But you can tell me, right? How right I was. We have buried the ice. What? Hammond. Good spirit, that one, beneath the oil and temper. I like him. I think he's great. Won't be seeing much of him, though. I'm gonna go out of my way to see him. Temper, Hammond. I like him. Alright. We've got Kasha and Corvid. Any opinions on Kasha or Corvid? You have until I pour my tea. Right now. Corv! Okay, we've got a vote for Corv. Got it. Little sippy sip. Oh, been a while since I had this tea. Hog! Corvid enters the office. Hunt, you asked for a report on how the stowaway was doing. Aye, I wanted to see if the young boy was settling in well. He has indeed. Needs another mouth to feed, but the boy works hard. Doesn't ask much. Guess his daughter guide him as well. I'm sure the boy's father is ecstatic. We're sick but happy, aye. Well, what do you know, Shaw? Hell yes! Perhaps we were right to keep the boy aboard. Nice! It was a pog. Captain. Shaw? A thought occurred to me the other day while looking through the crew manifest, and, well, it might be too late for this now that we've entered the ice. Out with it. I thought it'd be good to have individual photos of the full crew. For your report? Not only my report, I think it'd be good reference for the manifest. Put faces to the names. Yeah, because I'm bad with names. Each of this crew have served me for years, some decades. I have little problems putting faces to them. Your thoughts, Shaw? Seems a good idea. If nothing else, it would make for a good souvenir. Oh, I've spilled tea everywhere. Oh no! Proper photographs will have some historical weight to it. Well, Belford, I see no problem there. Have you noticed we're making a lot of the decisions? Well, it's not about Hunt. I'll arrange for the pictures to be taken. All aboard! Thank you for that. Time for the tours. Alright. Pictures before dinner. Meantime, I'll attempt to get as many individual crew photos as I can. You're still welcome to help on that matter, Officer Shaw. She departs, satisfied. No ulterior motive here, hee hee. Hee hee! Hee hee! Nande oh! What do you mean, hee hee? Good to have that all settled. Perhaps we shouldn't rule out Kurt so easily. Man thinks there could be an alternative path through the ice. He's free to search for it. Shaw, meet with him when you have the time. Changing course or not, will want one of his scouts set up in the crow's nest. With that, you'll be done for the day. And by done for the day, do you mean exploring? Alright, let's, You spot a youthful-looking man leaning over the side of his ship with white-haired anime boy syndrome. His head slumped as he looks into the icy pool below. He appears to be visited by a spot of seasickness. I'm gonna pat him on the back. You make your way to the man, reach out your arm, and pat the sickly fellow on the back. As soon as your hand reaches him, he jolts upright in shock. A bespectacled young man, shaking with unease, stares at you a brief moment, a look of shame plastered upon his face. Sorry. You all right? Yeah, yes. Well, not really. I'm very sorry. The man turns around and hurriedly runs in the opposite direction, avoiding your gaze. Dr. Nutley! Ah! Sun me up there! I'll get you a reading! Scientist eyes the man's cane and turns to you. I believe the Navigator needs you to send one of his scouts. The Navigator clears his throat and taps his cane. Of course! If you find one of mine, they'll get us reading rightly. Well, suppose that means... hold on. Go back first. Can I go back first? Ah, there it is. I just couldn't see it. While examining the rigging of the ship, you notice a figure darting by, climbing up the ropes with you. The figure lands on their feet, or dusting themselves off. The outfit denotes one of Kurt's scouting crew. Ah, no problems. He looks to you. Officer Shaw, yourself? Look, I'm one of Kurt's crew. Don't worry about my safety. I know what I'm doing, trust me. Kurt doesn't just hire anyone. Well, he didn't hire me for no reason. Got the medals in gymnastics if you're worried about my credentials. Flick jumps up and returns to scaling the rigging of it. Alright. Rigging. We have 29 crew members. Let's go ahead and put Flit up here. They ascend to the nest and take the reading of their sextant. All clear from up top! So this is our map. Really should be going around. Passport you made. You scouting team. Last note. Oh, your destination. We really should be heading around that ice float. That's... Over here, 2 of the newly arrived scouting group talking. Ah, Quilsley! Have any trouble settling in? Not too bad. Wait for Nats to sleep, though. Proper navigator never rests until their work is done. Of course, of course. I figured you've had no issue settling in. Not at all. The crew are a funny lot. Old Kurt certainly caught their attention. Ah, do you think any of them would mistake Kurt and myself? I think you'd collapse from joy. Perhaps. Oh, good. So doing their voices similar was the right move. Brilliant. The moment you enter the pantry, a bag of flour drops on your head, scattering all over your officer's uniform. Oh, was that gnomes? You wipe the flour off you before continuing. Ooh, +1 crate of tin. Well, you lift a crate of tins from the shelves. Ah, you must be sure. Met my brother already. Norin Stoke. Nobody calls me that. This ship I'm known as Junior. Dr. Joseph Jorgen! Oh my gosh! Hello, Raiders! Welcome! I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to Dr. Joseph Jorgen. Jojo Raid, we've been freed from the basement! From the raid! Well, hello everybody. My name is Android Usagi. Welcome, Raiders! I'm your friendly neighborhood superhero, and today we're playing The Pale Beyond. It's a brand new point-click adventure exploring the Antarctic. I hope you'll stay. I have some tea. We've got some awesome characters for you to meet. You're playing Persona 4 Golden. How was it? I haven't played that Persona 4 yet. I haven't played that Persona game yet. I haven't even finished 5 though, so. Okay. Let's figure out why Junior is called that. Why the name? Should be obvious. You've met my brother. The burden that comes with being the younger. Ah, 1 step ahead of me. You add those tins to the hoosh, we should be good for dinner. Not beaten 5 yet is valid. Long games. Long games indeed. 5 is one for personal fun. Let's make use of the kitchen while we can. Alright. So this is how we are going to feed the food. And let's see. Guess there's not much to do other than call everyone for dinner. Wait, can we? No, we can't. Sad. Okay, let's call everybody for dinner. The crew have their meal. Ah! Shall we toast to the ice? Aye. The days get longer, but dinner is fixed. It will see us through the long days and the darkest nights. The crew returned to their posts. The hammocks unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice it's still bright light outside. Ooh. You notice 2 sailors passing by from the dinner table. An inebriated sailor on wobbling legs, leaning on the shoulder of another. Ah, good times, good times. Need to learn to handle your drink, Tucker. Ah, I'm fine. My mates can carry me, eh, Cavity? Also drop you. Have 2 Johns carry you next time. Sleep? Shit. What good chums. Ooh, a new door. Knock on the door. No response. Interesting. This is our cabins. This is our ship! You overhear two engineers chatting above deck. Or rather, you overhear one engineer speaking with another. Knock 3 times. Knock on it 3 times. Okay, I'll go back downstairs after this then. Don't know how the chief could stay down there all evening. You ever see Mr. Hammond eat? I haven't. Maybe he doesn't even eat. Not human if he could work all day and all night on that boiler. Well, he doesn't sleep either. Probably sleeps. Aye, Dick, it's figurative. Right. So we gotta go knock on this door 3 times. Still no response. Hear the sounds of rustling inside. Okay, one more time. After knocking on the door several times, it finally swings open to reveal one of Templeton's science team. Yes. Do you require my presence? I'm just acquainting myself with the crew. Who are you? You should know I'm the neurologist of this expedition. Gray Isaac. Not required for anything. Ask not to be disturbed any further. Yeah, why? What you doing in there? What you doing? You doing some sneaky business? That's right, everyone. There's a room in this ship that's filled with dogs. It's the best game ever. The dogs regard her with rapt attention as she paces between bowl in hand. The largest joins her side as you approach. Try some. I'm gonna try the soup. Surprisingly tasty. Find yourself warming up. You seem to enjoy it. I'm afraid there is only so much. If you want more, be among the dog's leftovers. Penguins and blubber, fats and proteins. Fastest way to hydrate them. Something you needed? Where did they come from? Where did all of these good boys come from, It's hard to tell the exact breeds at this point. They belong here more than... Unlike us, they need ice. Pulls them down through their paws as they run. Overheat otherwise. And who is this beside you? That's Stanberry. Woof! Strong animal. Very. They handle stress differently, adapt quickly. There's plenty to be learned from them. Nice for a long time. You love these animals. And you'll need them. Pet Stanberry Game of the Year. You can pet the dog. You can pet the dog. Game of the Year. This game, just an FYI for our new raiders, is available on Steam right now. It's from a very indie developer. You ruffle its head. It tries to lick the broth from your fingers. I want to pet more of the dogs. Look at all those good boys! Look at all those good boys! They're so good. All of them. The best breeds. Captain has turned in for the evening, and one of my webcomics is updated. Have we done everything that we can do? Yes. Alright, let's end it. Wait, let me go back. Okay, can't go back. Let's save fuel ration. We'll save fuel. Another week passes. The temperature finally and thick ice leaves grow ever. Can't go back when you end the week, sadly. That's okay. That's okay. They do make you hold the E for a long time to end. So, these grow ever brighter. Everybody's still asleep. Everybody sleeps sometime. Save to game tree. Oh wait, let's you're right here. Middle of the pack. I don't like that. Really should have gone around it. There's our last port. There's the last known location. There's our ship. Wow, look at that. This is dangerous. We can pet the dogs. Oh, we rub their bellies. Nod at it knowingly. Tickle it behind the ears. Ruffle its fur. This is the best game ever! I love that you can pet the dogs. It's the best. It's so good. Alright, let's get on with requests. Captain Hunt appears to be absent. Here. He's on occupancy. Let's wait. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Let's go see. What in the... Well, I was worried about this. That ice, we were trapped for a while. Strong pressures. As if we didn't have enough bother. Well, no need mucking around. Let's get to work. Where's Hunt? Grab him, I'm sure he felt it too. Sure, check the boiler room. I'm sure Mole Man has problems of his own. Not to worry, everyone! We'll be free and moving again before you know it. Back to work. I love all the dog emotes. Thank you, Christopher. Az appreciates it. We're stuck. What's Kasha? Officer Shaw, what happened? The ship's come to a stop. I almost flung my camera into the wall. We didn't hit anything, have we? We've trapped in some ice. We'll break loose to get moving again. Oh. Hope you do that sooner rather than later. Trapped in the ice, though. That would make for a photograph. What is this room for? I don't know. Have 110. Hooch. Canned food, not hooch. Ship's stuck then. You're looking for Hunt, you just missed him. Oh, we didn't cross paths, don't ask me. I'm gonna check with my... I grabbed a stack of biscuits. Not the kind you want to eat, though. Trust me. Try it. If I'd made any errors, I'd tell you. It's secured, don't you worry. I'm sure you're aware of the situation, what's happening. I'm ensuring the boiler was not damaged in the sudden commotion. And I told you, if it was, you'd already know. If I'm not in the business of making mistakes. That's right, Hammond. You tell this man. You tell him. I know that if the furnace goes, we go down with it. Yes, but you're only one man, with just a pair of engineers as assistants. Just looking at the number of valves, this seems far too much for you to handle. Maybe your bloody benefactor should have considered that then. By the way, how are my levels, guys? I've gotten used to it by now. It'll hold, trust me. I will. Well, I will have to, won't I? Don't fancy Shang. Thank you. Hey, El Goonies, what's up? I don't fancy staying on this ship any longer than necessary. It's imperative we break free from the ice as soon as possible. Hammond eyes you, a grimace on his face. First mate's here. Oh, where's the one who got us into this bloody mess? A difficult one to find, that one. The Captain Hunt. Rather difficult to find. Yes. I have a suspicion as to where he may be now. We're on a ship, and a moving one at that. He's not simply disappeared. If he's ice anywhere. It must be in his cabin. When you find the man, give him an earful on my behalf. Can't do it. Myself. Too busy keeping us alive. Thank you, Scotty. I mean Hammond. I believe you and I both owe our good captain a visit, Shaw. But you should call the crew for dinner first. Routine is important, especially now. Not before we fed this furnace. Mind grabbing a coal from the bunker, Shaw? Or are you afraid of getting your hands dirty like Mr. Templeton over here? Actually, I've grabbed you some already. Coal goes in, we stay alive. Really is that simple. The furnace! Thank you! We emerge mid-deck to find the crew readying themselves for dinner. Despite the ice, some seem nervous, others as if nothing has changed at all. We are conserving resources and petting the dogs. Officer Shaw, it would appear we've stopped. Curious, Hunt was warned of this pathway, was he not? I could see the risks, yet an unexperienced sailor carries on. For what goes through the man's head. Don't know. I don't have the answer. Where the fuck is he? Where is he? No, seriously, where is the captain? The crew have their meal. Dinner is shared. And where is the captain? See him either. He didn't pass by, but his cabin door was locked by bastard. What do you sign of Hunt, I take it. Mr. Templeton passed by, but he wasn't exactly willing to take questions. Mr. Templeton does stick so far up his ass you can see it both ways to Sunday. Keep it up, lads. We'll see ourselves out right in no time. Ah, sure. I just saw Templeton enter the captain's cabin. James Hunt's holed himself up inside. Maybe you'd have a word with our good captain. He'd be willing to lend a hand. I don't like this. Informed that he was here. So. At this point, leave. Despite Hunt's issue, still a chain. Not waving so flippantly. Ah! Captain's laugh rings out from behind the door. Captain watches you both, swaying, knuckles to you, surprisingly hold of Hunt, seeing that this is your ship. I know it well. Hunt's eyes are already acquainted. How long? Oh, this tea is so good. Don't suppose you care to join? And shakes his hip flask as he holds it out, whiskey sloshing and spilling from the top. And what of you, Shaw? Can't tempt you with some sweet nectar. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll try it. He hands you the flask. What shall we toast to? Safe passage, then back again. I'll drink to that! Don't humor this, Shaw. Liquid warms you, spreading to your fingertips. Back the flask. And to offer drinks at a time like this, the ship, your ship, is trapped in the ice. Oh, it's my ship now, is it? What do you expect me to do? Get the shovels out? What do you mean? This isn't your ship? Bought at an auction? Not by myself. Imagine that. Captain of a private vessel and I don't even own it. Pathetic. Mr. Hunt. Captain. You're not fit to stand, then I should retire for them. Then you should retire for them. Shaw will stand in your stead and will continue in the and abandon my duty? No captain would do that as a fit captain. Don't you agree? Well, not you. Shaw. That right. What do you think makes making difficult choices that nobody else wants to make? Self. They all act like choices that are instinctual. Not being able to sleep after, that's what are you serious, Shaw? Who? What makes a good leader? We don't have time for word then. Go with understanding. Understand. Explain. Ability to adapt to your crew. That well, conflict. Oof. It's all well and good. I think that you wish to please everyone. You balance that. Scorn a man one day, then appease him the next. I think that balances out. Which is more likely to... Speaking in platitudes, good leader, something more than a single rule told to follow. See one? Wasted enough time pining philosophically. I not finished my tea. I made like a whole pot of this beautiful hibiscus Christmas. It's so good. My apologies. I'll ask the real questions. Shaw, look at where we are. Honestly think we'll survive this. Expected as much. Captain laughs. Oh. Nobody knows we're out here. Nobody knows we're... What? What do you mean nobody knows we're out here? Leave this room. No. I wouldn't want to upset your employer. Our benefactor. Who the fuck? We all want to be paid after this, don't we? Enough! You weren't fit to lead this expedition. You shouldn't have agreed to it. You shouldn't be. None of us should be here. Old Kurt paid handsomely to join. Or just a botanist sent to keep an eye on me. Our doctor. And then there's... What? What is happening? Oh my god, the drama. The tea. Good thing I've got tea, because whoa, they're spilling it. They're spilling it. I feel like we're actually looking for buried treasure now. Hunt chuckles, gesticulating mockingly with his hand. Ghosts. Templeton opens the door. The captain rest. Discuss this once he's up down. No, let's let him speak, Templeton. I wish to know more. It's all right, Rob. The tea is so hot. Oh, no. We'll be all right here. The captain appears to have fallen asleep in the bathtub. He is asleep. I don't think he's all right. Don't need sleep. It would appear the pressures of command have greatly affected, or maybe the pressures of your lies, Templeton. What? We need to be honest with our crew. What the hell we're doing out here. They deserve at least that. Wouldn't you agree? You should find best for yourself. Have their commands. Your head. Born. It's like he's talking to me. Knows what I... Pet their dogs! Pet their dogs! Pet their dogs! Because 90% of this gameplay is going to be petting the dogs. Just so we're all super duper clear on that. Alright, looks like we have done... Ew. Okay, we'll end the week. Thank you for making sure that we saw that, Sayerzy. I appreciate it. Okay. You awake to a room washed with the loud banging on your door and a familiar voice speaks. Shaw! Are you in there? Shaw! Hammond, what's going on? Why is everything green? Never mind the green. I can't do the fucking Scottish accent now. The boiler's in serious trouble. Pubs need manned, and we need to stop the whole system from overheating. I don't mean to tell you, if the furnace goes, we go. Where's Hunt? Is he aware? Can't find him. Can I take him to you? Need someone's authority to take action. Now bloody give it to me. The way? Lead the way. Right, let's move. Find the captain. No. Pasha rushes up, pulling her cameras tight as the ship rumbles. What's happening? Are we going under? What if we can help it out of the way? Safe to go up top. The Aurora? It's a shot I can't miss. Pasha steps back before snapping a photograph of the ensuing chaos. The lights of the Aurora flicker. Aurora Borealis? At this time of year, localized in your kitchen. Can I see? Right. Go to the captain's cabin. He's not in the bathtub. Nothing. Visibly perturbed, he takes a moment to compose himself. Even the tub is empty. Why would you expect him to be in the tub? Not important. This doesn't make sense. The man was barely fit to crawl in bed early. What? Alright, sure. Captain's missing. You're in charge. My best. Your best. Crew are no doubt waking him. Without scared, confused. It's your duty to keep them calm and maintain it. It's Shaw's job to get to the boiler room. Now. We've wasted enough time looking for that bastard Hunt. Storm down to that room. You'll be doing an inciting panic. You need to calm the fears of the crew first. Maintain an air of focus. Lie to them as the ship goes down? Not at all. To assure them instead that we know how to remedy this matter. You know how to remedy. You do know how to remedy this matter, Mr. Hammond. I need to be quick. Don't have time to worry about some stupid sailor's feelings. Got a bloody ship to save. Well, it's as you said. After Shaw's in charge, the decision is yours. I don't want to lose the boiler. Fine. Do it bait then. Don't worry about him. Let's go. I think, this is scary. Scary time, not losing the boiler. Or the crew notice you. Hammond is ascending below, whispers again. Soon we lost decorum. Soon the crew pick up the pace, walking directionless with hurried footsteps. Kurt approaches. boiler trouble, I take it. I'll lend a hand. But when you're walking with that cane, you're not. I have enough strength to go tell the crew to hit the lower decks, as many as possible. Let's go, Shaw. Time to save this blasted ship. Damn it, we should have go back and see what we can do with the crew. Ahead, you can see the brothers trying to open the door of the hold. Trying to get in? Same. Door's stuck. Pull harder, you bastards. We need to get in there. And you help us. Metal door on sticks. And they looks to you before darting off into the dark. Where's that bloody idiot running off to? Sound the alarm! Hills, let's get moving. You enter the boiler room. To enter, Hammond's engineering team are hard at work. Larger of 2 engineers grips the valve. Steam begins shooting out. Causing Hammond to dash forward. Watch it! Hammond tackles the engineer to the ground, saving him from a nasty steam burn. Made it just in time. What's the word, Chief? Keep those valves pumping. Need to avoid water hammer. Or we won't be making it off the ship. Ooh, a water hammer. It's not good in a steam engine. Sure! The rest of the crew aren't here. Grab a valve and start turning. Grab a valve and begin turning. Trying all that you can to keep the water at bay. Pump! Feel the ache in your muscles as you continue to push the valve, keeping the pressure at bay. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. You're hemorrhaging fuel, you keep turning, doing your best to keep the pressure at bay. We could be at this for hours. Shite! Where's the rest of the crew? Brought help. Thank you, Grimly. Curtis rumbles and sputters. Get me coal and turn those valves! What are we gonna put here? Put 2 Johns here. Grab the valve! Let's put... Seems like it's time for an experienced sailor. Grab the valve. With enough hands working on the boiler. Let's go hold the furnace in place. Oh, shoot. This is a dangerous job. It's Tashi. I don't want to put Runt in danger. Room shakes. Oh, fuck. Water hammer. Shit. We wounded Tashi. Oh, no. Our nerve. You keep up the work, shifting the valves until the boiler has fully calmed. Oh, shoot! I was supposed to get coal right before that. I didn't realize... Shoot. And Captain Hunt is gone. We've got an achievement! Problems! Okay. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Worm is way down! That's a lot of damage! Owen and Captain Hunt cabin out across the deck and of the crew were to spread quickly that Captain Hunt Templeton slips in. Shaw. Still no sign of Hunt. Great not. Just still missing. He isn't alone in that regard. Uh-oh. Sanders, Sparrow, and Gren are unaccounted. Oh no. Oh. This is a sizable food supply and fuel supply, and one of the larger lifeboats. Shaw and I are not naive. Quite clear what's happening. How's the rest of the crew? They're confused, scared. Former captain is with us. Understand what that. Shaw. Hunt is still the captain. I don't intend to serve him. Isn't. No awaiting the word of ghosts. And yet you sent us here to hunt for ghosts. What's the deal, man? New captain must be selected by the crew. First mate, you have the most clear argument to that role. How do I argue for that role? Your presence is, in fact, in the face of Hunt's absence is argument itself. They will hold a vote as soon as possible. Looking for the Vicomte, a ship worth more than gold to the benefactor. But why? Why are we looking for the Vicomte? What is it worth? Why is it worth so much? Grimly, still loyal to Hunt, the sailors would follow his vote, if not all. Though, assure you, if I vote of myself and the scientists, Hurt and his crew are most likely to support you as well. Sure where the engineers died, they're likely loyal to their. There have been hints scattered around, though. I'm assuming. So I've seen the Appleton Tin Company a couple of times now. And usually you travel light on a ship. You don't want to bring unnecessary documents. So I'm assuming whatever we are hunting has to do with the tinning company. Apperton. Sheridan is still recovering from steam and working in our favor. Civilians are a mystery, but I believe when all is said and done, we'll just about make the point. How can you be sure? But it is a measured risk. They're waiting outside, Shaw. Scared. Don't know where to turn. I both understand the importance of maintaining the up. Times seem dire. There's a rescue ship on their way. But no one knew we were out here, so how do you know? The Temperance Works. Still have potential escape. 35 weeks. The ship will arrive at Vicomte Island. 5 weeks. Focus on surviving that. And the relief could become just as trapped as we could. So, there's always a risk, particularly fail passage. Does not mean should assume same thing. All that. 5 weeks. Here, you should have this. It's Hunt's hat. He left it behind in his cabin. This tells us what we need. I won't be needed to willfully observe reality. I suggest you do the same, Captain. I'm not even captain yet. They gotta vote. Out with it, Templeton. Best be declared, Captain. Missing crew are dead. There's no need for us to complicate. I won't lie to them. Get used to it. Well, I'm a different kind of leader, though. Alright, let's check things. Last place we saw Captain Hunt. Still drops of whiskey frozen. Hunt's ledger is. Address the crew. His voices become more distant. Their way out into the. It's the absence of Sheridan. Crew members notice you and stop there across the deck. Attention! Should be clear by now that Captain Hunt is no longer serving his post. As such, we should vote in the new captain. I nominate Officer Shaw for this role. There is clear choice as first mate. What of Hunt? Do not see him among us, do you? I don't see a body either. He's still out there. We don't know what happened. Nothing we can discover. For now, someone has to take the reins of command. All in favor of Officer Shaw. Oh, we got loyalty of Dr. Nutley. Nice. Okay, that's 9. I understand. I understand your loyalty completely. Oof. Okay. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. I don't know what we would have done at a draw. So, we are now Captain Usagi, serving well. The ayes have it. Saw shall be acting captain from this point forward. Acting captain instead. Crowd look at you expecting, as Templeton gives you a knowing. A moment passes in the cold as curious murmur. Captain Hunt is no longer with us. As they look to you, not long before the obvious question spills from her mouth. Where is Captain Hunt? Captain Hunt's abandoned us. You notice Templeton's eyes widen. Whispers begin to roll through the crowd. He appears to have left this expedition along with 3 missing crew, one of our lifeboats. As long as we keep our wits, there's no reason we can't survive this. The crowd begin to bubble up once more, and with more questions coming to the surface, members of the crew start speaking one by one, with questions thrown your way in quick succession. How are we supposed to survive out here? Is help coming? What's about our pay? Will we still have pay? Our immediate priority is to prepare ourselves for land navigation. The ship is unreliable place to remain. I'd like the head of each station to report to me going forward. I know this isn't what we signed up for. Stick with me and I will see us through. What of our lost captain? Memorial service will be held once the ship is freed from the ice. Understood. Well, you heard the captain. Get to it. Will I be a tyrannical captain or a pushover captain? Crowd dissipates. I feel like there's a good balance there. Turning to their roles aboard the ship. You pass Templeton. He glares at you. Told you. I won't lie to them. We cannot be honest with each other. What chance do we have? Right. I feel like there's a good balance. I shouldn't have to be terrible. What's up? This Shaw! What should I say, Captain Shaw? That Hunt didn't seem the type to just leave his crew behind. Still, no good dwelling. I have confidence that you'll take up the mantle well. We're counting on about 10 to disappoint. That's the spirit! We need some optimism at times like this. If the captain has faith, so too will the crew. Okay, wait. Before we go to the captain's cabin, I suppose congratulations are in order. Hope you're prepared for the task at hand, Captain Shaw. Did you see Hunt? Ahad said as much. Oh, we're right to wait. Certain somebody ship has. Unlikely. Leave the ship without. And we pet all the dogs. And we pet all the dogs. We pet all the dogs. I will be a good captain if Stanberry approves of me. Stanberry is the best little dog that ever did dog. Hold on, can I assign crew? Nice! Dogs! We all know why we're here. Pet the dogs, pet the dogs, pet the dogs. We need food. They get to work. Nice. Let's feed the hoosh. Because we're dangerously low on food. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boop. Get in the pot. Get in the pot. Pot, return. Thank you kindly, sir. Oh. Let's pump the flood waters. I think we need to do that. Ah! So that's what that's for. That's the pump room. Nobody is in there. Ooh. Let's get some coal. Let's go to work. Alright, let's get some crew over here. This is nice having extra crew to do. Let's go to work. To the left. Alright, what's up? Captain, how are you? As long as you aren't in my way more than harmless, I'm happy. Just what we can do. No, we aren't dying, that's a relief. I don't know how well the furnace will hold. I'll keep her going as long as you aren't distracting me. Okay, let's get her fed. Yay! That's a good amount of stuff in the thing. Okay, I think I've got some. Oh, fixed itself. Nice. And to the roof. Let's do our duties. And it's a big duty. Captain now. Just carry that authority instantly. Best we carry on daily routine as normal. Show that you are capable. We should take the day's request in or seeing to our resources. Oops. I already saw to the resources. We were fairly low on everything though, so that was going to take priority anyways. You saw the duties of the captain first, and while serving Hunt, you are acting captain. Time to take up the mantle. Line is already forming at the door. Ugh, making a pot of tea? Best decision. Surprise getting the circumstance. You may, Captain. Okay, let's deal with Junior first. Sure. This looks unbudging, doesn't it? Seeing that. Seems like so. We don't know. Forget free. You're suggesting breaking these. I can assure you that won't work. Not. They are. No intervention is going to break up the ice enough to ruin the ship. Putting others to work is simply a waste of men. Maybe. Scared though. Worried. Just want to feel like they tried something. If it'll raise spirits, then it's worth the attempt. I agree. Well, let's send a scout and Tucker. And I need at least 3. And for a show of good faith, let's send a scientist. That's fine, Templeton. We need to keep crew up. Fuck you for not agreeing. See you for dinner, Captain. Don't forget the hoosh pot needs fed. What's Hammond need? Saving that boiler is always the start of our troubles. Have you seen the state of this bloody ship? Certainly has seen better days. She's bleeding in the lower decks. The older Stoke is attempting to rectify that. Need to stockpile as much fuel as we can. The furnace runs out by the end of the week, we die. Spend too long on the ship, we die. We don't stockpile enough fuel for the winter, we die. Get me some coal. Get it in the furnace. Brady's not wrong. Coal bunker is our only source of fuel for the time being. Till we can procure alternative, we should assign crew to shoveling whenever possible. Captain, I've brought the kennel master here with me. This is something you will both want to hear. A strong suspicion on what this matter is. I was planning on speaking with the captain on it myself. Fortunate happenstance, then. Captain, I know these conditions well. I've seen them before. Any idea of the Temperance being freed of the ice anytime soon is a pipe dream. We need to press on. I'm aware of our new environment. Trust me, Captain. Been living off of it for quite some time. What of you, Cordell? You agree? Indeed. Dog sleds will need to be exercised regularly. And there is no better way than to take. We're quite lucky despite the circumstances. Now is the peak time for hunting and navigation. Traversing the ice may be a possibility in the future. We need to prepare for that. If we're to survive out here, we need to know what lies ahead. These are uncharted territories, Captain. I have no idea where we are. Your current rations are not set to last forever either. Send any hunting party as you please. Dogs and I will ensure their survival. The same sentiment for myself and any scouting teams. If you should wish the great unknowns to be braved and charted, I'm your man. We need to know what lies ahead. Keep looking forward. Right, cool. Let's see if we can do some scouting again. For dinner, you should see to sending out our first sledding team. Good time you gave the good doctor a visit. This doctor reminds me of someone I like him. I like him a lot. But we need every hand available. Don't be afraid to assigning any. It's a manual labor. They'll complain, but they'll work. I hope you all are enjoying this. This is so much fun for me. Oh, such a nice. We've had a lot of very adventurous games lately, and having this wonderful night turn relaxation. It's gone. What happened? Drunk? I was thinking definitely right mind. What about Smurf, Corvid, and Joe? Who knows? Corvid over 5 guilts. I don't think soon. There. Oh, I've finally placed you. Oh, you have you? Yes, I remember seeing you. Soren Kilper. You are quite the gymnast. I'm surprised to see you in this line of work. Not many gymnasts carry long careers. You did quite well. When I saw you at the Summer Games, I recall you placed. I don't recall winning. Ooh. A little salty spittoon over there. Okay. So let's go to the ship for now. Let's see what urgently needs doing. Specifically, hello, Dr. Nutley. Presence seems to startle the young man inside. The rattle of dropped footsteps ringing through the room. Hold on. I need some music for this occasion. I'm gonna look up nope, not that. We have some notification. Oh, goodness. It's you. Captain now, isn't it? Robert Shaw. It's good to meet you. Dr. Arthur, Nutley. Dr. Nutley. Dr. Arthur Nutley, that is. Good to meet you, Arthur. Nutley gives a weak smile. Thank you. Is good to properly meet you. I suppose I seem a little scatterbrained at the moment. Isn't the recent circumstances have been trying? Explanation would seasickness help. Sheridan, the steam burns they suffered from the surface are fine. Let me take a look. I can do my best to alleviate. This crew's a tough. Right. Well, let's hope so. At this point, all we can do is wait. Nutley lets out a nervous cough. Captain Hunt, do you think he's still out there? If he is, he left us to die. That's no captain. Of course. Didn't seem the type to just abandon his crew. Apologies, I'm rambling. I suppose you wanted an update on the crew? Or it would be nice. Mostly scrapes and scuffs. As for the dogs, you're better asking... the kennel master. Fine, I wouldn't expect you to be a veterinarian. But please don't. I haven't taken well to the dogs. Not sure how to carry myself amid... Animals are quick to... Bordell herself is harsher still. But you can rely on me for any human medical issues. Pauses for a moment. Is everything, good? I mean, is someone coming to rescue us? Under control. Nutley keeps his head low. Is there anything I do for the crew? Let's put what in sick bay. Oh, we need all 3 scientists to cook a medical. Sorry, I had to look up some romance music specifically for meeting Dr. Nutley, so I appreciate y'all's patience with that. Sure, or should I say captain, right? Thought your name sounded familiar. Sailed on the merchant line as well. I think we served on the same ship a couple. Good to see a fellow merchant veteran. Crew? You know the struggle as well. Same we never fully crossed paths. No. Small world. Good luck, Shaw. Officer, Captain Shaw. Suppose I should get used to calling you that now. I was asking the crew if anyone had seen Hunt on any of the deserters last night. Single soul. I know the man knows this ship well, but it seems odd. It does seem odd. It's very strange. Be lying. I wouldn't accuse anyone of that, but it's very unlikely that he wasn't seen by anyone. I suppose the boiler troubles caused a great deal of distraction. Okay, so we don't have anybody in freezing. We don't need to worry about that. We fed the hoosh pot. Fed the furnace. Right, let's call everybody to dinners. Ding, ding, ding. Crew have their meal. Ah! Shall we give a toast to our new captain? Yeah! Alright, we're in week 4 of 35. Oh, I forgot to send people hunting. I'm an idiot. I went through everything except the hunting. I can still do it now. Okay, okay. Let me listen to what Runt has to say. You'll get used to it, lad. That's far too much work. But you wanted the work. If I can do it with one arm, you can. You're always saying that. Aw, Runt. You're a tall one, aren't you? Thank you for noticing. Been this big since I was 15. Ever considered doing films? You have the stature for it. Ugh, I can't act. Acting isn't part of it. Stand there, cut a nice silhouette, and you'd be a star. Sounds, doesn't it? It can be. Evening, Shaw. Proud of what I've been able to cook up for the crew lately, considering the rations. I do wish I had something better to work with. Steak. You. Excellent work. I have a knack for this. Once would say I couldn't eat a bite. Inspired by me. Let's see what Grimley's up to. Hello, Grim. Hey, what's up? Look stoic. Ruffle your hair. Crew seem to like you. Wonder if you have any advice on staying on the good side. Better with. I don't. Be good to them. That's all it takes. All right. Awfully loud, aren't they? I don't mind it all that much. They work all day. They're owed their leisure. Sailors are, where we all need our sleep. Zach, canonically, I'm gonna say sleeps like 12 hours a day. I'm gonna say that that's what he does. He sleeps 12 hours. Evening, Shaw. Cold one, isn't it? Used to think I was growing used to the cold. But as the years have gone on, the elements have grown harsher on the body. I'm sure you can handle it, Kurt. And you'd be right! And I can still complain every now and then. Alright, let's get some huntings going. Wait, let's see what Cordell has to say. Captain Shaw, I presume you see the dogs. How are they faring? I've already acclimatized. Though recently they've been exhausted and stressed. No surprise, our conditions keep changing. We're used to one state before they're thrust into one refuses to eat. Assume the change of scenery affected it. Their rest just. You'll have to rely on people on this land. Only one of you have done that well. But it is an annoyance to teach your crew how to handle the pack. Captain Shaw, all my conditions with Hunt. I do. Yesterday. Plan is that I work here with dogs. People may help with sleds. Not my responsibility. They are not my people. Holding my promise to Hunt. Not intent. When you finish speaking with Cordell, you're going to get a combo with Stanberry. Each. Wisely. I see. Well, if I get lost on the ice, Stanberry is clearly the next captain. Cordell smiles, confused. Okay. The animal looks at you. Pet them! You ruffle their head! Oh, this is the best conversation in the whole game! Game of the year, you pet the dogs. Game of the year, you can pet all of the dogs. 10 out of 10, you can pet all the dogs. I am going to be writing a review on Steam, and I am going to be saying, never mind. What do you mean, never mind? What? What do you mean, never mind? Alright, let's send the scout. Penguins! Who else do we have? Send an engineer. And a scientist? Captain Hus. Ugh. Let's... Okay. Jelly penguins are kind of small, but Mr. Gloss, Two Johns, and Dick are marked down for the hunt for the... Okay. Can we send one more crew? Some science to be done. Okay. +3 decorum. Nice. That's what I needed. What's going on down here? There's something happening. What's up? Be even colder without your hard work. Ah, I know. Well, you're appreciated, Hammond. Good evening, Captain. I was growing used to sleeping on a moving ship before we became trapped in the ice, you know? Now, I think I won't have a good night's sleep. Grow used to it. I hope not. I can't imagine much worse than this becoming the norm. Apart from the friendly company, of course, Captain. I need to finish developing. Thank you for stopping by, though. I don't like losing loyalty, but it's bound to happen, unfortunately. Why is this still lit up? What did I forget? Get the hay or the hammock. Okay. I guess we have to be here to end the day. Save some of our fuel. Don't have anybody freezing. Oh, guys, nice. We got research, Adelie penguins, 14 crew. The dogs are rested and be able to send out. Got Tashi healed of his wounds, and the ship holds. There. 2 weeks on the Temperance. And with that, I believe, let's check our save. This is fascinating. Okay. So we've gone all the way off to the right. Saved. Which is fascinating. Oh, there's a small bug here. Got stuck on the middle. Wait. Dogs are growing restless. They had grown used to the stirring of the sudden stillness. The pack adapts. Same piece of us. Yes. Pet the dog. Always pet all of the dogs. So cute. I love it. Ah, the glitch has fixed itself. 3 a.m. for me. Heading to bed. Enjoy the rest of your... I will watch the rest tomorrow. Excellent. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you joining. Joel Templeton. Word back from the attempts ship. Such a report necessary. Well, as you can see, we're not moving. Crew kept at it for a week, and they're calling it waste of time and resources then, as expected. I wouldn't be so sure. Today, at least the crew can now say they've tried giving a call. Something. Thank you, Junior. Good day, Captain. As well as could be under the circumstances. You as well, Cash. Well, I'll be sure to spare you any more obligatory small talk from here. In truth, there's something I've been meaning to ask of you. It's a matter I brought up with Captain Hunt, though he was less receptive. I'm not merely interested in the story of this expedition, I'm interested in the story of the people. When the crew have their downtime, I would request to be allowed to conduct interviews. Maybe learn more about what happened to Hunt. Right? Conduct the interviews. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it. I'll mark down anything useful in the crew manifest. Send them to the red room on the lower deck when you can. Alright, what's up, gnomes? Word around is that the crew... Word around the crew is that we might be having to move the ice. To move to the ice. We can't free the Temperance anyway. Advise to gather what we want to take off ship with us if we do. Indeed. We'll need to prepare for what could be the inevitable. Aye. Most of the tools are in the lower deck storerooms. Metal doors need some work to open, but it's worth what's inside. Captain Short, Mr. Templeton. It appears that some of the crew have taken interest in the transmissions. Come on. First time that many have seen that technique. Okay, so, let's monitor this. No. It is definitively worth the attempt. They'll at least have fun doing it. Yeah, plus 18, minus 3. How is he demoralized? Oh no. Why is he demoralized? Okay. We can... Nothing better than the cold wind to keep you awake. Bernard Deck, York the Third. How many hours do you get to sleep at night? Well, second thought, I'd better not be hearing it. I already know it isn't now. Oof. Oof. Pull me out like that. Okay. Well, we don't have any access to scientists. We don't have anybody freezing. Cool. Very good. Feed the hoosh. Let's put as much food in this as we can. Nice! Nice, we're back up to 100. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Room is full of food and aid. You have time to grab one item. Tinned rations, I guess? Total of 80 food. Perfect. And then the kale. Those will cure demoralization, which we've already got one of, which sucks. Go with tinned rations. Okay. I don't like that I have to use a member of crew to open each of these. Time to grab 2 items. Okay. Ooh, this cures scurvy. Shotgun. Bolt action rifle and flares. Let's go with shotgun. It's time to grab one more item. Rifle. Because I don't know if there are any other weapons. Full of specialized tools and equipment. Time to grab 2. Okay, digging tools. Engineering tools. Okay, let's go with the... Did we pick up ale? We haven't picked up ale. So let's pick up some ale. We picked up food. Actually, let's go with digging tools and engine. Or We clearly need ale. They've offered it up twice now. Okay. Oh, crap. Medical tools, digging tools, engineering tools, and tinned lemons. So let's get the medical tools. Yay! And the tinned lemons. Okay. I'm not liking these odds. Okay, wait. We can actually check loyalties here. So Hammond is not loyal to us. Brimley is not, but he's can be persuaded, I'm sure. That's a tall order. Oh my god. Junior Templeton. Ooh, we do not have a lot of loyalty right now. We need to fix that. Okay. So we've got Nutley, we've got Kurt, and we've got Kasha. I need to get Cordell, Lady Cordell, and Junior, Brimley, and Clive. Okay. We'll get them on one way or I have the time to grab one. Okay. Strip the room for timber. Leave it for the furnace. Go in here. Any remaining crew is gonna get some biscoche. Perfect. Actually, hang on. Anyone free for an inter... looks like we've got some engineers. Nice. Tell me more. Kasha's photo library. Oh, we can look at their photos! Oh my gosh, this is so cool! What? Oh, I love the carvings! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so cool. That wasn't... So for those of you that don't know, I did playtest this a little bit, and that wasn't in there. That was nowhere near there when I was playtesting it. Which is insane that they thought of that. It's so good. So good. Alright, I think that's everything we can do. Yeah, no scouts. Nobody's available. We're all getting supplies. Crew have their meal. Dinner is shared. Turn to their posts and hammocks are unfurled. It's still bright outside. Let's do it, everybody's. Now, as far as rations go, this is good. Set to prepare dinner, doesn't he? Good for sure. You're pretty old, aren't you? Hey, lad. Better than mine. Why are you still working? Should be home with your family. Well, do you not have any children? You don't know any, though. Ah! That's funny. More of the same tonight. They'll get used to it. I can't remember what voices I give them without their faces, which is a problem. What you can do with the ice. Figure out something to have to. It's getting harder to play. Makes me stiff. Sake. Will. Evening. Before we start cooking. Before we took off, Grimley and I dropped in the spoon in the sea. Stop it. God. Damn that. By the docks. Tired. Find it. They closed down or fired their chef. What's old Templeton up to? Be some time before we see rescue. Us. Self. Idea, Templeton. Alright, let's see what's up, everybody. Evening, sure. Been thinking about our pay once we return, man. I do not mistake me for a Varys type, but we do have expenses to pay. Daughters. In fact, both with the first wife. Interesting. Good evening. Will this take long? Dogs are or dislike leaving. I hope. I pet the dog. I pet the pet the dogs. There's something going on over here. How you measuring any changes? Signs of change. Doubt we'll be moving anytime soon, Captain. Of course, sometimes. You never know with the ice. You should get some rest. I'll let you know if anything changes. Get some rest yourself. I will. But we have to be alert. In my experience, change comes fast. Take care, Captain. Captain, word. Felt now as good a time as any. You wording in our contract for what was written in your contract. Is this relevant now? Consider Article 3, and I quote, "The member of the staff shall see through a period of such expedition, obey all commands of the captain, and shall use his best endeavors to promote the success of the same." Point Templeton. As appointed by the captain in writing for his death. Voted captain. What we held was settled. Its only temporary argument is the law. And then he made it through by a hair, unless somehow we managed to wrestle written transfer of captaincy from Hunt for his departure. As the law, you are simply acting instead, and only to call upon. There's a chance Hunt and the deserters are still out. Templeton, why are you so invested in my captaincy? Invested in the survival of this mission, providing appropriate guidance. You may presume an ulterior. Know my reason sound. Loyalty of the crew. Everything. Oh, we drank all of our tea. I guess that's about time. So after we end this week. Oh, we've gained Templeton's loyalty. Great. Ooh. Everybody's busy. So I get to move quarters. Not really. Right. So with the end of week 5, let's go ahead and I know it'll lower decorum, but really need to like save our for later. Another week, the ship shan't hold much longer. Mr. Gloss is demoralized. -5 decorum. Okay. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and end our stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. This has been most excellent and most enlightening. Let's go ahead and see who is. Again, make sure to check out The Pale Beyond on Steam. It is brand spanking new. I'm enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too. I hope this has been an excellent first look for you. We are going to be continuing this later. Let's see. It looks like Therion 983 is playing. Ooh. Lumikinetic is playing Mass Effect. Let's raid them. Their name right. And we will do our raid message will be raid from the Pale Beyond. Thank you guys again so much for joining. We will see you next time. Tomorrow, I am going to be streaming on Saradamon's channel. We'll be playing Grounded with Abster again. We'll see you all then. Bye-bye!
I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you. If we can figure out a way to make it work, then yeah, definitely.
You had to make